So I was scrolling on YouTube today and I saw a video by MoistCr1TiKaL, or Charlie, um, and saw that he made a very surprising announcement a couple of days ago. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So here's the clip from that original announcement video.
What is he turning off, you ask yourself? Hopefully not his contagious smile. Don't worry, that's going to be sticking around. What won't be sticking around, what I'm turning off, is pretty much every way of donating money to me.
So Charlie has decided to turn off gifts and donations. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, he's incredibly successful and I'm sure already set for life. He doesn't need gifts or donations. Well, that is true. But I still find his decision to turn off donating was actually a really noble one. And even more so after having listened to some of the reasons why.
And the reason why I'm disabling all of these things and discouraging these things is because I just don't want people to donate money to me anymore. I convinced myself that I could deliver something that made it valuable for people that were donating. So like YouTube channel memberships. I had all these big ideas for content I'd do at the farm for members. But what I didn't account for is just how much we do at the farm and how time consuming that is. So I haven't been able to film any of that. So you are basically paying money for nothing. And again, if you do want to donate money, please do it to a charitable cause instead of me.
So here Charlie acknowledges that not only have people been donating to him for content that he isn't actively working on right now, but more importantly, he states that this money could be better spent or invested elsewhere, like charity, which to me was a super refreshing take and an example of real self-awareness and perspective. Given the current state of kind of global politics right now, I'm sure some of you have heard of this thing called the Riyadh Comedy Festival. It's been making headlines. There's huge names on it, like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Louis C.K. as well. Going over to Riyadh and doing a comedy festival there, and it's quite difficult because I'm sure politically that is not a fantastic move, and they are being part of this broader, well, I know the term in sport is sports washing, but comedy washing for Saudi. I don't know if there's been a fucking great term coined for it yet, but you know what I mean. And then when they're asked about it, I saw a clip of Louis C.K. getting asked about this, and I was like, so why are you doing it? And his response is interesting. Take a listen.
But when I heard it's opening, I thought, that's awfully interesting. That just feels like a good opportunity. And I just think comedy is a great way to get in and start talking. And there's Saudi Arabian comedians there. And I'm going to a comedy club in Saudi Arabia the first night I get there to just see what's going on. I love stand-up comedy, and I love comedians. So the fact that that's opening up and starting to bud, I want to see it. I want to be part of it. I think that's a positive.
I think so too.
So yeah, the only reason they're doing it is because they just love comedy. It has nothing to do with the money. I'm sure they do it for free. It's just, we're in love with our craft, man. And it's just a bit cringe, really. Like, you've got all the money you could possibly need. Like, everybody knows your names. Everybody. So it's not for celebrity. And I don't buy this bullshit of, I'm just spreading the joy of stand-up to Saudi Arabia. I don't believe that for a second. It's for the money. It's greedy. And this is kind of what Charlie's video made me think about. I mean, this decision to take less money actively, is not one that we see very much in the world anymore, I don't think. I'm living in the UK and our supermarkets are recording record profits. Tesco's profits, that's the big supermarket here. Probably the equivalent of Walmart if you're in the US, and fucking igloos if you're in Antarctic. Tesco's profits increased by 30% from 2023 to 2024. So they're worth, $6 billion. And that looks to increase even further by 6% at the end of this year. And in the meantime, the cost of food and virtually everything in the UK has doubled, and it's still increasing. And they're making more and more money. So it's not that they need to put these prices up; they want to. And it's just a matter of, like, when is enough enough? Like, you see it all over the internet too. Like, ads are now before, during, within, and after videos. And we're meant to sit there thinking, oh man, this millionaire really believes in this product. I've got to buy one. Like, are we that fucking stupid? And you know the people you've watched do this, right? Like, even people that you like. Right? There's plenty of people that I love their content, but God, the ads and the pandering, it gets a bit much. Like, they get a few subs and suddenly it's been their lifelong dream to release a t-shirt with their name on it. Like, guys, we want you to be part of a movement and the lifestyle of this product. It's pathetic. Like, who's believing this? Who are they fooling? Anyway, my rambling there was really just to illustrate the intense greed you can see in the world. And personally, seeing this announcement video from MoistCr1TiKaL, or Charlie, no less, where he's happy to take less and open about it, and not trying to paint himself as a hero for doing so, just being honest, it's really nice. It put me in a slightly better mood, so I wanted to share. That's all. Genuinely, hope you have a good weekend, and take care.